Welcome to Heart and Hustle. It's your host and your boy, and we're back with another episode. And I'm here with the guys.
XO the kid.
You got record.
I'm recording.
Is it recording?
Yep.
You learned some shit?
I'm about to say, I just told you to press the button.
All right.
All right.
I said.
Anyway, my guys holding me accountable. We didn't had too many fuck ups for us to get an hour in and realize that we ain't got no backup audio. So never mind that. We're gonna keep it rolling. All right, so we back with another video, and I'm here with the guys. No need for introductions. By this point, y'all fully know who the fuck these two are. Today we got a good episode for y'all, and pretty much the basis of this episode is gonna be really what you put out into the world, positive, negative, how you respond to it. So, like with anything, we're gonna start off with the quote right after the intro.
Are you doing thumbnail? Thumbnail.
Oh shit, good shit. All right, thumbnail. Everybody just pose. Oh wait, this one. And we're going to get into it right after the hook. I mean, the intro. hey, I'm feeling good. Case you wonder how I never been doing. Whole lot of money out there, I'm getting to it. Heard I couldn't do it, so I went ahead and do it. Okay. Now for that, doing bad, okay. All cut up, went late, this great. Mentally and physically, I'm in good shape and I'm feeling good. Hey, I'm feeling good. Feeling good. All right, we back. First of all, before we start off and before we get too deep in the episode, I want to give my thanks already out to y'all right now. Everybody that's been rocking with us, and if you even looking at this right now, we just recently launched a little bit before recording this episode. So from basically the first couple days and the first day or so from release, all the love that we getting, we appreciate that. It feels real good. And we really enjoy doing this. It's not something that we do for bread or money, but, you know, it's nothing we ain't going to stop doing, too, at that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for the love of the game.
Yeah, for the love of the game. But I want to say I appreciate everybody. Everybody, if you've seen it, even if you don't follow or subscribe, you should do that. Because that's the only way you're going. Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna really keep up with us.
And put the notifications on too.
Yeah, put the
subscribe, nigga.
On. Yeah, I'm saying we some of them niggas now. Hit the bell, post noties. What they say, post noties.
Leave a comment.
So the first quote of the day, of the episode, quote of the day is: happiness attracts more happiness. Love attracts more love. The best way to receive anything is to radiate it. Now I feel like this is always going to be a reoccurring thing because there's something that we all practice. We all practice positivity and exercise and having good energy, you know, because shoot, some people have to work to get good energy. Some people have it naturally, but they go on through life and a lot of things affect or throw off their frequency, their vibration. So the people that I surround myself with, it's just naturally coming. You know what I'm saying? It's naturally what you finna say? Because I seen you finna say something.
I whispered pause.
He said pause. It's cool. That was a valid pause. Anyway, the people that I surround myself around is always good energy, bro. Like I could say that they don't have to work hard to radiate that, you know, but having positive energy around you is by default gonna bring a positive environment, which is gonna be easy to embrace that. So when it comes down to like what I feel like this quote is saying is that what you put out is what you get back. And I fully believe that.
Yeah.
That the proof is in the pudding for me. Like I've lived two different ways of life. Like everybody that's know me, y'all have known me to be pretty much happy all the time. But if you really, really know me, you know that ain't the case. Like I had phases where I had to get over my temper and things. I wasn't this bulletproof when it comes to my attitude, my mindset, you know. So from living on both sides of that, I can definitely say that's truth in this statement. Like I 100% get behind that. What do you think about that, X?
Man, it's kind of like the idea of karma. It's similar. It's like what you put out is what you get back. So even on the flip side of that, like, hold up, I lost my train of thought because I was thinking about it and I was like, dang,
you good?
I lost my thought. But basically, it's like you see the difference between how the world responds to you once you put out that positivity. Because it's like when you go through things and you might not be in the best mood, or you always putting out negative energy? Is it just gonna be a cycle of what you get back? And then once you change it into a positive mindset, that's when you see doors start opening, interactions start changing, and like people around you start treating you better. You might not see it right off the bat, but it's like you're gonna see that energy back.
Yeah, definitely.
I definitely would agree with that. It's like manifesting it entirely. Cause I remember, bro, at the Ruby's airport, when I was a server, bro. I have bad days, bad mornings. I'm like, bro, I'm about to go in there, and I told myself, like, bro, I'm about to make about $200 today. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just told myself, be happy. You know what I'm saying? Have a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But the goal is $200. Bro, I go in there and make $300. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro. Like, because at that point, when so I walked through like we didn't have doors, but as soon as I walked through the bar area, the vibe was on. You know what I'm saying? The energy was there. You know what I'm saying? It was fake. You know what I'm saying? But I told myself, okay, let's have a positive day. And and automatically, the people that's around you, they feel your energy. Like, okay, he's doing good today. So therefore, I'm gonna build off of that. Yeah. And by me building off of that, that just attracts more. And people feel that, people see that you're positive, bro. They gonna reflect that also, and then by paying you more, giving you more in general. So like it goes down to the smallest thing. So it's basically what y'all both said. What you put out there is what you're gonna receive.
And you know what? I think this is a good quote too, even more so for you, Fred, too, because you always worked within the restaurant business. And I feel like from my experience, when I do provide tips, because I ain't even gonna act like I always tip. Bro, I know to this nigga that's a cuss word, but
I ain't gonna lie to you, it is, bro.
Listen, I said always.
Okay, wait. What's your start? What's your start? Like, what's your
10%?
Okay.
So if it's $20, bro, $2, fool. You're not getting $5 off a $20 motherfucking meal, bro.
Okay.
I don't got it like that.
All right.
All right. Now, if I come in that bitch with a suit and tie and only leave you $2,
I got it like that.
Then there's something wrong with that picture. But anyway, I feel like from my experience, the servers that came and had that energy, good energy off the rip, that you could tell like this is a good person, or even if they were faking it, that that correlates. They put that out, and in return, the return on that investment, that energy investment, may be a little bit more monetary, or a conversation that may lead you to somewhere else. So I feel like when it comes down to how you treat people, you would know that amongst a lot of people, because of what your profession is, what your 9 to 5 is, other than being a dope ass artist. You know what I'm saying, bro? But for sure, like this quote speaks volumes, because it's different scenarios and situations to where it still brings truth. Like you can see evidence that this quote is true. So basically, within this whole thing, I'll say, like, because we done spoke about this multiple times, I say, the reason why we probably have never stopped talking about positive energy and how you respond is because it's very important, bro.
And bro, you would get checked on your negative energy, bro.
Oh yeah,
literally, bro. Don't bring that negative shit up over here, bro.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie. I have to say it, and I feel like the person's gonna understand why me saying this. But I tell you, like, sometimes, like, bro, like, you got strong positive energy, and then whenever you like sad or upset or frustrated, that shit is strong as fuck, bro. Like, you can't be in the room and be upset and nobody's gonna know it. Like, everybody's gonna feel it. So I was telling him, I was like, bro, when he hit that, sometimes, that right there,
bro. You know, man, hell no, bro. Go
ahead and fix yourself, bro. Because
you about to piss me off, and then that's two negative niggas now. You know what I'm saying?
And then the energy radiates even more stronger. You got two motherfuckers, but 9 times out of 10, like me, how I respond to people with negative energy, if I can't escape that at that moment, if I'm stuck in the room with them, is I ignore the shit out of them. Not like it won't be something to where I want it to be disrespectful, but it's kind of like you realize that right now I'm up here and you kind of like down there, but you need to get in the middle somewhere to get yourself there. Because
but also, bro, I feel like sometimes it's like by you ignoring them, it still affects your mood, because obviously in school, a negative times a positive, it's gonna be a negative. You know what I'm saying? So by you trying to ignore them, it's like
that was a good one. Fred be saying some shit when he ain't talking that bullshit. When he ain't talking that bullshit, Fred be saying some shit. Go ahead, bro.
Like it's either
in school straight up
positive with the negative, Fred, or cancel Fred. No, either one. You either go get the bullshit.
I was really positive, bro. Ain't nobody counseling me, bro. Man, ain't nobody.
We had this camera rolling 10 minutes prior. We had this camera rolling 10 minutes prior. Fred ass be out of there. Fred ass will be out of there. But go ahead,
but the thing I was saying is freaky frog. A negative times a positive is always gonna be a negative, you know. And then by you ignoring the negative person, bro, it just you can't help but to like, it's like, man, I'm avoiding him so much. It's like it's kind of pissing me off because I shouldn't have to move around.
What I'm
saying? So
yeah.
Ideally, I would want the negative person to exit the room. You know what I'm saying? Because every single thing bounces off of each other. You know what I'm saying?
What would you do in that situation? Say you around people and everybody ends you up, but you personally, what would you do?
So this is where the cancel Fred come in, to be honest. Cause I'm
bullshit.
Cause I'm like, bro, go on with that negative shit. I don't give a shit. Like, to be honest, like, bro, if I try to give you solutions and you ain't trying to take that help,
oh yeah,
all right, bro, get the fuck.
So that's if you tried to go and counsel with that person.
So yeah, if I try to like, you know what I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying, resolute with that person, you know what I'm saying, help him out. Give him some game. If any of y'all trying to deal with that, all right, bro, I done tried, bro. My positive energy already just been shut down. So it's fuck you. Get the fuck in my face. like it's still love.
But right,
it's still love. It's like, well, all right, then I'm gonna fuck with you later then. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to hear that. Because at a certain point, I just like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I don't care no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna fuck my day up, but eventually it's gonna fuck me up because I'm like, bro, I tried. You still talking about the shit? I don't give a fuck. So and it's now for me to leave, so I can bounce around. But typically, if that person doesn't leave, it's gonna eventually follow you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you're right. So if you were that person, because you know everybody had them days whenever they frequency off from everybody else.
The negative person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you be there? Would you leave? Or what do you think? Would you be in their shoes?
I'm a very I like to be isolated, to be honest, bro. If I'm negative, bro, I would much rather I just keep it short with you. I'll be very dry. You know what I'm saying? I'm more than likely I wouldn't even talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, right now, like I'm not in the mood. I wouldn't even say that. You know what I'm saying? My phone would be on do not disturb.
Yeah.
Or I'm
saying if you're in a room amongst other people.
If I'm a room amongst other people,
how would you remove yourself?
A room that you don't have to be in, but you're there and you notice.
I think I'll just try to fake it till I make it, bro. I'll find somebody that's positive, bro, so I can eventually like pull some of that, you know what I'm saying, pull some of that negativity off of me, and it just goes into the air, and I just so
you would try to do a little bit of self work to try to get
exactly.
Okay.
And that's another thing, like how we said, like how positivity finds you, or like how positivity affects you, because you said like when you're negative and you find somebody that's positive, it's gonna make you like you gonna fight it, but at the end of the day, that positive person is gonna affect you to the point that it's like, dang, I'm in a fucked up mood. I need to better myself. Or I need to fix my mood.
You may get some residual off it.
See, bro, I'm never really negative for long because like I've always put a mask on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because obviously I don't want people to know what I'm truly going through. So therefore, I'm not gonna tell them at all. I'm not gonna show it at all. If I'm negative, I'm negative, but you're not gonna see that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to you with this mindset, like, okay, let me make sure that I'm good, because sometimes when you have this role as like the clown, the entertainer, or this funny person, therefore you got to keep that same person. Because right off the bat, and they know. So
people don't really take in consideration when you don't have that mask on. Like,
dog,
I go to work all the time.
You preaching, nigga.
I go to work all the time and be having that mask on, but when it's off and I be sitting there, I kind of just be dry. And like certain people, I go through that cycle.
It make them uncomfortable, huh?
Yeah. And sometimes it's hard to be around the people that I'm always having positive interactions with. But it's like slowly, they gonna basically give me positive energy.
Mm-hmm.
But also I wanted to say like a scenario, like, because I've been at work having a negative mood, and like you said, it radiates throughout the environment.
Yeah.
So like my coworker, I guess she can pick up energy real well. And we in cubicles. I'm in my cubicle, she in hers. And it's like a couple of feet between each other. And she's like, what's wrong with you? She yells this out across the office. She's like, what's wrong with you? I was like, talking to me? Yeah, I feel your energy way over here. Something must have happened to you today. I'm like, I'm trying to ignore it because it's like I don't want to acknowledge it, but at the same time, it's like, damn, like is that strong? It's strong, yeah. And it scares me to even be like that. That's why I'm never around people, like, because when I'm mad or like when I'm just having a bad day, I'll be mad at the world. Mm-hmm. Like,
oh, you a crash out? That motherfucker mad
I feel
at
like
the world.
Honestly though, if I didn't have no sense,
that's one of them. Yeah. You really got to try
I don't think he's fucking fiery pip coming to the cubicle.
It's like when I get mad, I start to get on fire. That's how negative energy affects me. Like anything that's like confrontation or anything, it just burns me up inside. I don't even know why, but I know like it scares myself when I get to that point to where I'm just burnt up about something and I have to revert and just be like, okay, just get in a better headspace, try to figure it out, think through it before you do anything that could, put you at jeopardy. And then
how quick does it take for somebody to get you to that negative energy or to that boiling point?
It really depends. Like stupidity really gets me to the edge. Like I can see you do something that don't have nothing to do with me and it's stupid.
Yeah.
And I would be like, why the fuck would you even do that? Like, it makes me mad to where I would ask you, why did you do that? Like, for example, it's not, I don't know what people know, but like, it's certain things you're not supposed to put in a garbage disposal.
Yeah.
So one day,
What do you put?
it's not even something you can't put in there, but it's just like, why? But one day we had cooked some rice, and my grandma,
The grandma, you got heated at your
I got
grandma?
heated because it's like why? It's like why would you do that?
No, you're right. I got a story.
Okay, but yeah, so she was getting rid of the rice. No, the rice was already cooked. The rice was getting thrown out. She put the whole Tupperware thing full of rice in the garbage disposal.
Was it the margin Tupperware?
I don't know what Tupperware was.
Oh yeah,
Like a small, like you talking about the butter?
Yeah,
like
the butter,
reusing the
yeah.
butter? No, you talk. It was like cooked. Like it was like
It was already cooked rice.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
It
of
was
rice.
a lot. It was a lot of rice.
Was it
Yes, I
fresh?
see. Like why?
It was rice for all three of us to eat.
Damn.
And
So she
threw
put it instead of putting it in the trash can, you put it in the garbage
She
disposal.
put it in the garbage disposal, and it messed up the garbage disposal for 3 days.
Oh, I'm tripping, nigga.
God damn, Granny.
Bruh, I'm thinking garbage disposal is something different. That's
No,
the one
that's-
with the spinner with
yeah.
the
Yeah,
in the
Oh,
sink.
I'm tripping, bro. I'm thinking that's a trash. I said garbage disposal. You thought you could talk about a trash can?
I ain't say use a fancy ass word for trash can.
Yeah, I said garbage disposal. I ain't got one of them. Bro, I'm so used to my shit not working. We ain't got one.
For
You know what I'm
real,
saying?
for real. There be a lot of places
Yeah.
that don't have garbage disposal, but yeah, she put it all down the garbage disposal, and the garbage disposal was messed up for 3 days.
He said, so what'd you tell your grandma?
I didn't tell her nothing, but it just
dropping
pissed
it.
me off to the point that it was like,
He said, grandma.
why would you throw it away?
I think said, man, I'm finna go in my room, bro.
So was the rice fresh?
It was probably like 2 days old, but that's the thing. Like, she throws stuff away. Like, you can make it one day and then the next night it's gone.
So you mad
Okay.
because she threw it away, or you mad because she put it in the garbage?
Garbage disposal.
Okay.
You
I
put
mean,
a
that
whole
makes sense.
shitload of
That
rice in
makes
the garbage
sense. You
disposal.
ain't supposed to put too much
Yeah.
like that. That's really supposed to be for like.
Because it chops it up.
Yeah.
It's just going to turn it into mush.
Yeah,
It's going to be grits.
And then it's the rice is already down there.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be grits by the time
This shit don't disappear. It's
don't.
it just gets chopped up.
chopped up.
Yeah.
It's not like solid food.
Yeah. So okay, let me ask you this, because I asked Fred, in that sense, what would you do if you in a room where you don't have to be in, and you know your energy is off?
I mean, like you said, I'll fake it till I make it. Like if I'm not at my highest point, I'm gonna just do whatever I'm doing in that moment. Or if I'm not doing that, I'm gonna just sit there and just be mad until I get over it.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I start coming down, I'll probably just go for a walk. That's what. Okay, so for Christmas, I was in a terrible mood for Christmas because it was just like
You was a Grinch?
I was the Grinch. I was definitely the Grinch. It's not because I wasn't
You
getting presents.
been
or
had
nothing.
Grinch breath, but go ahead, bro.
Where's your Tic Tacs, man?
Hey, he got some shit strong. He going.
This for you. Go ahead, take a spray. Take a spray. Don't
I pull about 2 of them hoes.
don't out off camera. Look at him. All right, this.
So, bro,
I'm just
it's-
trying to make
it's
sure
pause to make
because
your breath
on the
fresher.
left and the right, I made Fred do something before the
Pause.
episode.
Hey.
Ooh.
I mean,
Hey,
Fred,
that
do
was-
something.
All right,
on,
go
come
ahead.
on.
That's a good pause.
He
Come on,
said, "Come on, bro. Come on, fool. That's out of line."
I was
But
taping the ground.
Wait, stop, bro.
My
Why
fault.
would you say that?
My fault, bro.
You leaving so much like shit in between. You can't just say I was
taping the
taping
ground.
because that obviously means you was bending over, huh?
My bad, bro.
You can't
The
say- bro,
fact
you
that- why
cannot
would- why
say
would you-
that,
Why would
bro.
you say that,
no.
bro?
Go back.
Why
Go
would
back.
you
Go
gotta-
scratch the whole conversation.
Why would he say that?
Go back to
Because
you.
now it turned
Go back
into a
to
group
you.
pause. It
Grinch.
was just a me thing. Now that what you
My
said,
bad. My
pause,
bad.
fool.
My bad.
You-
Go back to being the Grinch. Bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's so much stuff that you need to know about the in between. He made it weird. Y'all.
You don't want my fault.
Whatever. Anyway,
You trying
both of them
You got
got
little kids be
Fresh
arguing like,
breath.
you the one that did this.
look. Both of them got fresher breath.
You the
All
one
right?
who didn't brush your teeth last night.
So your Christmas walk.
Yes. I was just in a bad mood, so it's like I just left. Like I ain't tell nobody where I was going. I just went for a walk around the block.
And then by the time you got back, you was
I was better, but I kind of still was in a bad mood. It was just everybody was about to go, so
Okay.
Damn, how long was the walk?
it's probably like a 30-minute walk.
Shit, boy.
See, me and bro, it's crazy hearing this. Me, but I gotta be honest, like, dude, like, whenever I'm in a bad mood, it takes a long time for me to get into a bad mood. I feel like ignorance is gonna immediately put me in a bad mood.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I cannot make you understand. You're choosing not to. You choosing not to understand. You choosing to be the way you be. So ignorance is gonna put me in a bad mood immediately. But other than that, it takes a minute for me to get to that point. But once I'm in that point, it takes even longer for me to get out of that. So if to answer my own question, if I was in a room where I didn't have to be at and my energy was down, I'm leaving. Because I already know my negative energy
Somebody
is
do the wrong
strong
thing.
as fuck. Literally strong as hell. Like, bro, I can't be quiet. Anywhere that I'm at, I'm always talking so much, feeling positivity in areas and feeling the silence to the point to where if I'm quiet, all eyes on me.
Yeah.
I can't just be quiet. Hey, what's wrong with you? I don't, and that doesn't help me whenever, because ultimately I did a lot of self-reflection and I went through a lot. We all went through a lot. I say myself, I went through a lot. The reason why I am how I am is because of the things I've been through.
Yeah.
But I say that me, myself, I know that can't nobody talk me out of no funk. It's all up here. And I just need my time. So I'm going to just take my mess somewhere else. I don't want to affect what y'all got going on. But I know it takes me a little bit longer in order to what's the word?
Read the
Recoup.
room? Oh.
No, what's the word?
Regenerate?
Reevaluate,
Your situation?
what's the word they use for whenever people is locked up and then they get back into society?
Rejuvenate?
Recuperate. Rehabilitate.
Huh?
No?
No, it's like, all right, it's like, all right, they say you get locked up and then after it takes you a minute to get something back into society.
Okay, yeah, I know what you mean.
But that word, it takes me longer to get.
Somebody gonna put in.
Just leave it.
Yeah, somebody comment that. Comment that because I can't.
They gonna put the question mark on it and they gonna put 3 dots and somebody gonna say Texas education.
Yeah, but it takes me a minute, so I had to take my time and distance myself because I hate whenever I'm going through it and somebody reminds me that I'm going through it. Like, oh my God, bro, I know it.
That remind me simple.
I think. Oh my fuck, go ahead.
Oh well, that'll just remind me of that we had a simple incident. You remember when we was in middle school and you used to always try to wrestle me, bro? So like this one particular day, like you was going crazy, like you was hitting me. You kept trying to put me in a headlock. So this time I had got you in a headlock, and it got to the point to where we was like not fighting, but we was like wrestling hard.
I walked home.
Yeah, and he walked home like he stormed off the house, and I was like, damn, this nigga mad as fuck at me, and I was mad too, but it was like, nigga, you kept messing with me.
Yeah.
And then like for 3 days we didn't talk.
Bro, them slap boxes is basically the same thing, bro. Nigga, them slap boxes turns a real fight.
Yeah, one of them, he said, "Oh, okay, nigga, I'm finna."
Okay, that was personal, motherfucker. I was just playing with you.
That was 5 fingers, nigga.
Yeah. Bro, but I think, bro, another great topic to talk about would be like being that person with the artist persona. You know what I'm saying? And when you're not that person that day. Like people don't really
we gotta get back to that.
Yeah, people don't really
How about next episode?
Okay.
Well,
okay.
but for sure, because that kind of like
ties
ties in right with this one.
Yeah.
But for sure, but like I'm that person that'll leave. Now, how long I'm gone, if I return, those are things that's changes throughout situations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I may not be that fucked up, but the environment is not the best for me to do the thinking that I need to. Like sometimes it just may be too loud, and I'm already trying to silence the noise in here, so I gotta get rid of some of the noise.
So what gets you out of a funk then?
Writing music, praying, working out.
Yeah,
you know, and if you take a tour of the house, well, you've already been here, but I got in the backyard, I got a punching bag, and then cooking stuff like that, listening to music. So everything that I need in order to get back right is typically in my room or in my house, you know. But most of the time I spend a lot of time here because we create a lot of art here, but in other areas, it would just have to be like putting my headphones on. I stay with my beats, you know, stuff like that. Just, you know, I'll be trying to tell people in the meantime, while I'm getting myself right, I'm not really worried about anybody else's feelings but mine. Because how can I worry about your feelings whenever I'm trying to process and get myself back right? The reason why how I treat the world how I treat it is because of the headspace I be in whenever I go through life. So in the moments when I have those hiccups, I gotta worry about myself. And so 9 times out of 10, I'm not being the most compassionate or, you know,
Empathetic.
so yeah. So I have to distance myself because, like I said, that shit's strong, bro. Everybody negative energy is strong. Right?
Yeah.
I've been told that like whenever I'm serious, I look very intimidating.
Man, bro, nigga, when my energy is out of there, bro, I'll be like, bro, I don't give a fuck about shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Like,
say
straight up.
to add to like one of the things that help. Honestly, like you know how I say I always went through that little phase where I was just trying to better my positivity or like just find things out. Like I was basically going through like almost like a rebirth of personality and mindset. But like one of the things I've come to find like in terms of like getting through emotions, like honestly, like crying helped me. Like I'll cry, like I'll be at work.
But see, listen,
I'll
before
be
you
at work
finish,
crying just at the table. See this nigga here, bro.
listen, but
it's
listen,
always me.
that's crazy because before you finish, bro, what is crying like? What is crying supposed? What is the benefit of that?
Not
But that shit make you feel
necessarily
good
crying,
afterwards,
But
like
that's the thing. That's letting out emotions.
That's
so
what I'm saying.
it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Supposed to be. It's just the fact of how society looks at it.
Yeah,
you know,
my bad. I ain't
how-
even laugh, bro.
Yeah,
I did
it's
laugh
how,
on that shit.
how society
Yeah,
It
looks
did
at
catch me off guard, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like 2024,
No,
bro.
it's cancel this nigga for
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How you gonna start? How you
said.
gonna, bro? This that's what you just said.
Bullshit.
Hey, cut that
And then you
motherfucker
go try to
from the
back
clip,
door
nigga.
and say, "Oh yeah, crying make you feel good."
I mean, bro, I feel like
Nigga
Can't even get no words out. Crying make you feel good.
nah, it's real shit, dog. My fault. I ain't
bro.
mean to laugh, bro. But it caught me off guard. Y'all niggas not be laughing, bro. I got laugh paralysis or some shit. I don't fucking know. Like,
what the fuck? Hey, wait, you made that word up on the spot.
that
What
shit
did you
sound
say?
legit. It sound legit, huh?
I got laugh.
No.
What?
Laugh paralysis, nigga.
Laugh
No, it
paralysis.
sounds
That
like
means you like,
bullshit, legit bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
But hey, if I say it to the right person, it's go over their head. Like, damn, that's some real
That's
shit.
laugh.
Hey, if you say that to Craig, he ain't gonna question you. The nigga gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you damn right. That's the right word."
He said, "Nigga, I had that too. I had that too." And shit, I say this shit, hell yeah, walk off. I said, damn, that nigga real tight. You know, Fred just said some shit. But y'all niggas-
But no, continue.
Yeah, crying. I ain't gonna say like it's not like just boohoo crying, but it's like letting tears and just letting that emotion out because like it be times where it be like stuff that's either just I don't know, like I be watching TV and it'll be something that just moves me and I said this in the other podcast. I'm sensitive, so sometimes I have to just let it be. Like I don't be trying to
What did Marley?
suppress it, but
Did Marley and Me make you cry?
I ain't never seen that movie.
You tripping? That's a
It
good
was a
ass
movie.
I
My
seen
Dog's
when I was
Journey. I want to
younger.
watch that. I still want to
Hey,
watch
that
it.
whole good too.
You seen My Dog's Journey?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I still don't want to see that movie.
But go ahead, continue. My fault.
Just
Nah, see, I feel like real shit though. Like after you get that one good cry, it's like, damn, nigga, I needed that. That's
You
shit.
like, all right.
Shit.
it don't
It's,
even
it's
have to be a
that when you
boohoo
wipe it, you're
cry.
like, all right, okay.
Yeah, and now you got you back
just-
in it.
Feel it, because I feel like it kind of, you know, whenever you going through stuff, it's like it builds up.
Yeah.
So crying is kind of like letting some of that shit out, like
Yeah.
letting some of that inner pressure, inner anxiety and stress out. And I can understand that because it's not, I don't have the moments where I cry a lot, but when I do, I'm not just crying for one reason. I'm crying because I finally broke. I all the shit that's been building up over the months or however, it's finally there. And I'm like, all right, let me just get all this shit out. Like, it don't be long, but it just be like, it comes out and it's not just for that.
I'm laughing because I'm thinking. Nigga said it comes out.
But listen, like, but it don't be like boohoo, like you said.
Yeah.
It just be kind of like, but it be exactly what you need at that moment, or exactly what I need at that moment.
It's so hard for me to talk about stuff that make me cry because it's like I don't know. It be like even talking about like my situation, like me trying to save money and do stuff for my mom. Like I get. It's like it's gonna come out when
because you want it.
Yeah, bro. So it's like it give me teary eyed.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm trying to keep my face straight.
Same here, bro. I be thinking about like me trying to build something great for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just so passionate about it. It's like, damn, bro, my shit get watery. It's like, damn, I want it so bad, and you know what I'm saying? You don't know when that hell gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Boy.
So it's like. And but you don't ever want to doubt yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, I don't know when this shit's gonna pop off on me, but I don't know when this shit's gonna happen. So therefore,
and I also don't want to like
you don't want to quit.
Yeah. And that be the thing. Sometimes even around my girl, like It's like she like, what's wrong? And I'm like, you ain't gonna understand.
Yeah.
Not to say that you're not gonna understand, but like it's like at this current moment you ain't gonna understand
You
why
can't
it's
relate
upsetting.
to that.
Yeah.
At that
Yeah,
moment.
you ain't gonna know why at this exact moment. I'm like, damn, bro, like, am I bullshitting?
Yeah.
Am I doing everything that I need to do in order to be where I want to be in a couple years? You know, is this exact moment? And sometimes it be sharp. It just be like right in the moment, like, bro, what are you doing? Or like you just get this feeling of like just dissatisfaction, just right in that moment. You could be good, dissatisfaction. You could be good, and it's like you said, it's like, damn, I want to. Or y'all ever had it to where y'all enjoying a moment and you already thinking about how it's gonna end because of your situation. Like you like, all right, say for instance, vacation.
Yeah.
Your vacation, you enjoying it, but like, damn, this moment ain't gonna last forever. It's just kind of like, fuck, I gotta get on my shit. So this could happen more and
This could
more.
be a regular, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we had about 30 minutes inside the pod. We gonna take a quick commercial break and then we gonna come back. Let me put this music on. And we are back. All right, that was quick. That was about a second for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna move on to the second quote just to keep things flowing. We got some interesting topics for the next episode too. Now, second quote is remind yourself how pointless it is to rage and fight and try to one up those around you. I'm gonna say it one more time. Remind yourself how pointless it is to rage and fight and try to one up those around you.
Would you say that's the same thing as like, bro, fuck I look like explaining myself to you? Is that the same thing? You don't think so?
No. Let me read again before I answer. Remind yourself how pointless it is to rage and fight and try to one up those around you. And I can see why you say that. I feel like that goes into a situation, like it's situational. Like because it depends on what situation that you feel like you don't gotta explain to them.
Yeah, because obviously, if I'm in that state of saying that, at some point, bro, I'm at a rage because if my hands are like this, like fuck, I'm like explaining myself to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? At that point,
if a nigga hands is doing this,
that means something.
Oh yeah,
like,
I can say that. I can agree.
bro, if I'm standing still like this and I move my leg like this and I'm just know my hands. I got a long reach. Yeah. Somebody might get slapped. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm doing that, it's like, yeah. So if I'm saying something like that, bro, it's like, it's no point of me getting to that point because you're going to get me outside of my character. Mm-hmm. So that's, I think, I don't know if I'm spot on with that quote of yours.
Well, with these quotes,
if that's an example,
it's really no right or wrong answer. I want to know how y'all interpreted it. You know what I mean? Because I can't say it's a right or wrong because if you was to read that quote before we had this episode, or that would be how you would take it. Yeah. So that's why I'm always I'm asking because there's no wrong to that. Like you said, it's situational. So I can see your point from that. Well, me, where I feel like that quote is saying is like know where to exert your energy. You know what I mean? It's shit. I always tell my guys this just in general, like when we going through life or we working and we at places where it's kind of the environment is like, you never know. I'm just like, bro, don't waste your time. For your mental health, what's the best thing to do? Is for your mental health, is the best thing for you to do right now is go back and forth with that person? Is being right in this situation gonna help you feel better? Or do you just feel the need to prove your point? And along the way of you proving your point, you exerting energy. Yeah. And that person may not be receptive to it, so now you're getting frustrated. And when you could have just let them be wrong, or you could have just ignored it. You know what I'm saying? Went along with what you were saying. I pressed record now. Okay, bad. And so you could have just went along with your day, So I feel like that quote is telling me, like, remember.
No, I thought you was gonna try to see if get his attention. I tried to.
Is it showing on the?
Not really.
Okay, well. Okay, so currently right now, nigga, this is live. Y'all can see that there's a light flashing above me.
Just chop that part off when you edit that. Just the top part.
It probably just look like
just the top part. You cut that off when you edit it.
Sure. No, well, fade the black right quick. Give me 1 second.
So this right here will be cut off. You guys commercial break.
All right, now we had another technical difficulty, but shit get handled over here at the Hard and Hustle set.
Season 2 ain't none of that shit happen.
Ain't none of it. Nah, I can't lie. Them motherfucking lights, they gonna give out on us now. We gotta put a little effort in the light team, but it's cool. They gonna give out, especially the ones that ain't the same.
Who the goddamn light team?
We don't have one.
Oh,
You know
okay.
they
It's
call
just
them niggas
everybody.
gaffers?
No?
They call them gaffers. I can put the app for the lights on the iPad and they can control them. I can show them how to do that.
That motherfucker be. That's some hard shit.
But yeah, we had a little technical difficulties. So we were talking about basically exerting energy and like the
Still
quote.
drinking that
So
damn
I,
can.
to refresh it, I'm going to say the quote again. Remind yourself how pointless it is to rage and fight and try to one-up those around you. Now, the second half of that is to try to one-up. That goes along of your revenge. And I feel like revenge is never the way.
Man.
People feel like that'll make them feel better. And it may make you feel better, but it's not permanent. Well, I don't know. I can't speak for everybody.
I think, bro, it makes you feel worse after the fact. It's like, bro, that shit wasn't even necessary. But sometimes I feel like I ain't gonna lie, I be guilty of this shit sometimes too, cause I ain't gonna lie, I be wanting my revenge, bro.
But you ain't doing it because you want to do it. You doing it because that person made you feel some type of way. So you trying to make them. So it's kind of like It's like you doing shit against your will. Because you in your
right mind.
Yeah, you in your right mind. You ain't just gonna do the shit.
Yeah.
If you ain't having a reason to be provoked, you wouldn't have responded. So it's kind of like knowing that about revenge. If you know that about revenge, then you don't seek that.
And then it's like temporary satisfaction, to be honest, bro.
Exactly.
sure.
Yeah, like I was saying, it makes you feel better at that second, but that mindset that you're trying to get out of, that's not your normal mindset. So
and
it's
then,
kind of like.
And then on top of that, bro, when you tell somebody else what you did, they gonna be like, bro, why would you do that shit? You know what I'm saying? Now it's like, damn, I thought we were on the same team. But but like that person in the right mind, they were like, bro, that shit wasn't necessary.
That shit wasn't
That's fucked up,
necessary,
you know what
yeah.
I'm
And
saying?
that's and I've seen that a lot because I don't do the revenge shit, bro. I don't do the tit for tat. I really feel like me knowing myself, I know what I provide to the world. I know what I provide to my friend groups. I know what I know the energy and I feel like if I was to have, if I was doubled and it was another person like me, like a twin, I would treat them a certain way because of just off the strength of how valuable it is to have somebody like that around on your team. So if that's the case, I'm not gonna get no revenge on you. What I'm gonna do is you don't get no more access to me. I'll cut you off. That's the best. I'm not even gonna say nothing to you, bro. I used to be like, when I was like, I feel like the best revenge is to keep quiet and just cut off access to yourself. Because at that point, say I respond, now you have a reason to feel some type of way towards me. And you probably did me wrong. So me responding and reacting to you doing me wrong in the process, I may do something to make you feel better about how you did me. So I'm gonna leave you with that shit that you did to me. I'm gonna leave you feeling bad and knowing that I didn't do anything to combat that or try to, fuck that. You just gonna feel bad. You're gonna be like, damn, I did that. And he just walked away. He just put his head down and like you could tell I'm fucked up by it, but I'm like, nah, that ain't the best.
And
I want you to
get. I was like, damn, bro. Like,
that shit gonna eat him up on the inside.
Yeah.
That's the best revenge to myself. But if I want to slap the shit at them, I'm gonna remember I slapped them. I just don't slap people on a daily, so it's kind of like,
okay, so bro, if you just slap the shit out somebody, bro, you low key gonna laugh about that shit later on. So that's the one.
The last person I slapped, I remember it like, I remember it, and I don't feel good about it. But that individual person needed it. Okay, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Let me tell you, bro. So we at the basketball court, fool, and if you know me, I am.
This was
I'm
back
cool.
in the day.
This is like 2019.
Oh, okay.
This is like 2019.
Okay,
so if you know me, I'm cool, and it's people watching this show that's gonna remember this day, right? So I'm cool, you know what I mean? But how me and my friends talk to each other is different. You can kind of get
Leeway.
the wrong idea if you hear us talking to each other. You know, we gonna bitch, woo, you know what I'm saying? But it was somebody at the court who was doing too much, fouling and all that other stuff, and he got loose with his mouth, like just calling me any kind of little, you know what I mean? So he ended up calling me like a bitch, but he said it in a way, and I'm like, bro, like I picked the ball up. I'm like, bro, listen, you ain't my partners. Do not call me no bitch, bro. I'm letting you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Man to man, that's the right thing to do, right?
Yeah.
I probably didn't have to pick the ball up and make it absolutely quiet on the court because I bet he felt like for some type of way, but I didn't want this nigga to say that he didn't hear me. You know, at this point, it's like a packed court. So everybody was there from Mac and like that we grew up around and people that this was the only dude that hadn't really been there a lot. And we had Lauder. So he run his mouth. I forgot what he said before that, but he said he ended up calling. He was walking closer to me, but like you could tell he was trying to walk beside me and trying to grab the basketball. And he said, "Bitch!" But by the time he got the H out of his mouth, I slapped the shit out of him. I slapped the dog shit out of him. I said, "Foul!" and looked him right in his eyes. Bro. And I said it again. And I said, now say it again. I'm gonna slap the shit at you again. This nigga told me I did not slap him. He told me I did not slap him. With at least 20 niggas on the sideline. I heard 4 or 5 of them niggas smack their lips.
Damn.
Yeah. How you gonna say that and you got a handprint on the side of your face? But listen, I told him, I did not tell him. I told him not to. I told him, bro, you're not my homeboy. I don't even know you. The way you using the word bitch, I would never let a nigga tell me like to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told him, man, you know, he probably felt some type of way because I stood on business, right? In the moment, I cut that shit off. Like, I don't want to get 2 plays down and you say the same shit. And shit, he tried me, like, and I slapped the shit out of him. Does that make me wrong?
Nah, bro, you got a nigga the warning.
I mean, in terms of, you know, the message, but, you know, looking in hindsight, you can say no.
That I wasn't.
But
That you shouldn't have did.
also, bro, you done said it in front of 20 people. So at this point, you gotta slap him.
Yeah, no, but mind you, everybody else knew. Everybody else knew I was gonna slap the shit.
Yeah.
Everybody else knew I was gonna slap the shit.
Okay.
That's why everybody was quiet and everybody was looking. Mind you, Lord, I was going every day, so that wasn't the first instance that I got into it with. But everybody got a collective knowing that like it's certain. I don't play by respect with me. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm always gonna uplift the next man. But people who chooses to disrespect the person after they didn't establish boundaries, you just can't. You got slapped, bro. You got slapped, and he got slapped, and I kind of overdid it with the shit, cause like I just like stared him down and then kind of like talk shit to him. Like that's why I feel like I was wrong afterwards. Like I slapped him, his hat fell off. I told him I was gonna take his hat, but I probably shouldn't. I didn't tell you that. I probably shouldn't have said I was gonna take his hat. But it was just in that moment. It's like I told you, bro. Right before it got real bad,
His hat fell off.
look at it was Nike hat. I said, bro, I'm take that motherfucker. Yeah.
Was it
I just
Houston
gonna
Rockets?
say after I
What kind
slapped
of hat
him,
was it?
it was a Nike hat, black Nike hat.
Oh, you gotta get that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was rocking that motherfucker. But you know, it was a moment where I had to teach him a lesson. I wasn't finna dog him like that. But whenever that happened, Donovan, he kind of got in the middle. He was like, AJ, no. And he told bro, he was like, bro, chill. He said, chill, because like you the only person here that really don't know this nigga. Like, you know, like he was the only person that had never had been to the court that we knew of. You know, so he was kind of like, but it was in that instance that I had to. If he would have just respected what I said, it wouldn't have ended up like that. But I said all that to say, even to this day, I still feel bad about that, bro. Not that I taught him a lesson, but that I really just let this nigga get me to that point to where, like, before that, I had been a long time just keeping my composure, and you know what I'm saying. But you know, in that certain instance, I kind of like
Crashed up.
Bro, that shit funny as hell.
it is, bro. But shit,
That boy pistol whipped him with his hand.
nah. But I ended up seeing him afterwards, a couple years afterwards, bro. Like,
He said, my bad, bro.
nah, I ain't say my bad.
My bad, man. I slapped the shit out you.
Nah, he was same court, same thing. You know, he was kind of like talking crazy, and like I'm way more chilled now. And I was telling him like, bro, please chill if I slap shot you again. And this time he was with his homeboy, and his homeboy was like, what did you say? Bro, this thing got in my face, fool, and he was like a little bit taller than me. Like, but then got in my face. He said, what you said? Bro, I looked up at this and I said I slapped the shit out of him. And I said, I don't know who you is. And I bumped the shoulders with him and went down the plate. But he was trying to test my gangster in that moment. But it's certain ways that you can respond to show niggas like, bro, right now, we can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Yeah. And that was what I was on at that moment, because he did too much. You know what I mean? But back to the quote, because I don't want to get too far off. It being in instances where, like you said, you got to kind of remind yourself, but you only got a split second to really kind of like take in the seriousness of the situation. Like in that instance, I could have been like, well, obviously I can beat the shit out of bro. Like it ain't like what is really like him calling me a bitch, but it was like, but I didn't have that time. I didn't remind myself of nothing. It was like I need to teach him a lesson, or nigga, fuck that. He disrespected me even after I told him, because I feel kind of some type of way. Nigga, it was 10 seconds after I told him not to. 10 seconds, and then you walk closer to me. So I'm like, it's so many things. And I'm like, bro, did you not think I was serious? Do I look like some type of like? Do I look weak? Does it look like I won't slap you or like you know what I mean? Yeah. But in that instance, he just it was his fault. Now that y'all say that I'm wrong, I'm not gonna feel.
So I got a question then. So like, a question towards that. So how long? Because I'm trying to think of. I was thinking about the question, but wait. But how long does it take for you to be tested to resort to violence? Because violence is way in the back. Mm-hmm. Like that's my last resort. So it take a lot for me to even get to that point. How long or like how long is a basically how long does it take?
Wait, real quick. So do you grow up fighting?
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck no. Like people used to pick fights with me, but I was one of the people that'd be like, fight him. They'd be like, fight him. I'd be like, no, I'm not fighting, bro. What I gotta fight for?
I think that's the reason, because like if you didn't grow up fighting, if you grew up fighting, it don't take much to get there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes like just like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, right? It don't take long. You know what I mean? But if you did grow up fighting, bro, like it's right away. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter at any moment. But like if it's a young boy, it's like obviously it's gonna take a long time. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to get to that point. We just talked this out first. But if you're outside playing like a football, you know, some 7-on-7 or some shit like that, and somebody talking shit, it's like, all right, bro, like
oh nah,
you know what I'm saying? Okay, at that point, it gets to the point where it don't take long after that. You know what I mean?
So for me, to answer the question now, where I'm at, like today, all right, you got to put your hands on me for the words ain't gonna do it no more. Words is not gonna do it, and I stand on that because as a man, that's a big ass flex, fool. It's a big flex.
That's what we were talking about.
Okay. So you said they got to put their hands on you. Mm-hmm. So if you get to the point to where they
or even look like it, don't even do that because we fighting.
Yeah.
Don't even do that because nigga, I'm not gonna flinch.
That's valid.
I'm bound to headbutt your ass if you do that shit. I feel like that's even more disrespectful, bro, than to do that because you think I'm finna jump.
Yeah, I got a headbutt waiting for some niggas.
Yeah, foul. Like you know.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a headbutt waiting for some niggas. It be some days. It be the days that I be on that nobody try me, but when I be on my peaceful, I take peace and just go a whole football field with it. That's how far I go with my piece. So like you catch me on my peaceful day, you gonna get away with a lot of shit. Yeah. But catch me on one of my days, I'm gonna crash out. I got a couple of headbutts
waiting for some niggas.
You got to, bro. Especially when you're not like a violent person,
I don't
bro.
care
You gotta
how
do
much I
some
heard
shit
from it. I'm doing it.
Yeah. You're not a violent person. You definitely gotta like do some shit that send a message.
Yeah.
Headbutt a nigga immediately.
All my fights.
I'm not gonna fight. That's why I slap the nigga because you slap somebody, they processing it like. Oh, first of all, it's gonna sting.
It's gonna be some action.
It's gonna sting.
That's aftershock.
And it's like, bro, you should see the way bro looked at me. I'm telling you, bro. I specifically remember like Donovan jumping in between. He was like, bro. And bro was looking at me like, I'm like, say it again, I'm gonna slap shit at you. Bro was like, you ain't slap me. What? Hey, and Matt was there, so you know Matt is in the back, dying laughing.
Matthew was
he slapped that nigga. Because Matt already started laughing the moment I picked the ball up. He was like, oh shit. Because main person I was going to go hoop with every day was Matt. So Matt seen me slap shot and beat people up all the time. Like he knew it was coming. A lot of people knew it was coming.
This was a lot of when they had the gates up, or after the gate?
It was like after the gates, nigga. It was, bro. You know them. Yep. You ever been to Lauder on them days when it's a holiday, like a Sunday, Mother's Day? It was Mother's Day, so that's a different type of pact. You know, they having functions everywhere. And, you know, it's people that you don't normally see at the court, but we got regulars at the court that's going no matter what holiday it is, and there's these people there. So it was a lot of people there, but it was a lot of our people, a lot of people from Mac.
I remember, slapped with an audience. Goddamn.
What? Everybody knew he was finna get slapped, fool. Everybody, because like we all come up here every day. They all seen me get into it with a grown ass man, and we was at that time we was just getting into like.
I remember that day. It's
been a lot. Of
we was gonna jump that nigga that day.
It's been a lot of them days.
I remember that day. I remember that day.
X gonna headbutt his ass.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. It was a soul ass nigga. I remember he was like in a tank top or some shit, sweating hard in a motherfucker, playing hard in a motherfucker, and he kept getting into it with AJ because AJ he a swole nigga, but it's like he just short. He just short, so it's just like this nigga just jumping all over niggas, and he playing all rough, nigga. We looking at this nigga like, why is he playing like that? Like, why is you acting like that? It's just basketball. You not getting paid, bro.
Yeah.
So they started get into it and shit, and I'm seeing this shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie. At that time, I was on backdoor action. I ain't even gonna front. I was on backdoor action. Pause.
We was gonna let you make it. You said it twice.
Bro, like I caught it, but I was like, bro, don't say pause.
All these niggas started looking like,
because they got quiet. But bro, I was like, bro, don't say pause, because at that point you didn't made it there. You know what I'm saying? But let's just keep talking about sports.
So nigga, man, I was kind of hot because it was just like niggas just be doing too much, bro. But we was gonna jump him that day,
Bro, I'm telling you, fool, it didn't. That's why I was saying like how I am now, bro. It's kind of like people. Most people don't know because, bro, anybody can get it. It's always been that. Even as a kid, bro, I was fuck that. You got me fucked up. I used to hate being at the court, and the older people used to think that they run shit. Like you call something and they're like, no, hell nah, we ain't doing that. We gonna shoot forward, but you ain't finna debo nothing. Because once you feel like you can debo or something, I feel like there's something missing. I feel like there's something you don't know about me. What made you think that you was finna just shit go your way, even if you wrong? Fuck that. Yeah, we gonna do it the fair way, the right way. But in that instance, like I forgot why we had went full circle with that. While we was,
we were talking about the quote as far as like getting to that point. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, yeah. Getting to
and then he asked you the question as far as like getting to violence. Yeah.
So like you really gotta put hands on me or like insinuate that you are.
Yeah.
Like I can't distinguish a flinch, like you flinching at me from a shit.
Actually swinging.
Yeah, that you flinching. I feel like the way I look at it is if you like flinching at me or trying to make it seem like you finna hit me, that's the step before hitting me, nigga.
That's a threat.
Yeah. So and you only got that like my mindset in fighting. I'm not in it to get hit like that, bro. I feel like most of the time I hit harder than the people that I'm fighting. So
they said, "Oh shit."
Yeah. So you're gonna notice me hitting you and don't want to get hit like that. But me, I'm not interested in getting hit that much. So my reflexes is kind of like, so shit, between a flinch and somebody actually hitting you, you only have maybe a millisecond to distinguish between the two. So it's kind of like I have to move because if I didn't move in that certain moment, I probably would have got hit. So it's kind of like that's why I say we got to fight then at that point because I might just for the sake of it.
Because say for example he buck at you and you try to dodge that hoe. Now like you just flinch hard as shit.
Yeah. So we got to fight. But other than that, like words typically ain't gonna do it because shit. I take pride in being resilient, bro. Like I take pride in being mentally strong. But shit, I feel like it's even better if you put your hands on me. I got all full justification to whoop your motherfucking ass. And it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be horrible, bro. That's why I don't just go out and fight people because I'm dealing with things much more than what I'm going through right now. And I'm gonna put all that anger and
it gets to a point to shit could be down there blackout mode.
Yeah, it's definitely blackout mode.
Just a random question. What's the worst? What's the worst person to fight? Like a person that wrestle? A person that like
I was gonna say shit get me canceled. I was gonna tell you an exact type of person.
So, cause I ain't gonna lie, I'll wrap a nigga up. I'll wrap a nigga up. I put a nigga in the headlock.
I want to know what you gonna say. You say some shit it's gonna get you canceled, bro. I want to hear that shit. Hey,
okay, I say it. I'm just not gonna say how I was gonna say it.
Okay, well, shit, don't say
the worst type of people to fight. I feel like is them soccer players, fool. They don't get tired. They do not get tired. I'm telling you from experience, my dude. I'm telling you from experience that it's motherfuckers that
say, come on, fool. Like, damn, bruh. Huh.
Cancel Fred.
But real shit. They don't get tired, fool. They don't get tired, bro. And I say this even because this is my honest opinion, but like, bro, even whenever I'm watching like boxing, any kind of boxing, professional, bro.
They go at it.
Their cardio, their endurance is crazy.
They go at it.
The chins, the being able to stand, like I like when the current terms the who's getting knocked out, of course I see knockouts, but like the majority of people get knocked out is not the ones that you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's a certain type of like ethnicity. What is that?
Ethnicity.
Right? Ethnicity.
Ethnicity.
Say it.
Ethnicity.
That whenever they fight, it's a certain type of toughness that come with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'll say even I'm kind of dive off. Saying. Like black fighters, for instance, it's kind of like a certain type of fighter they is. Like typically you'll see
it's a lot of
between Mexican fighters, black fighters. This is what I see like the main difference, like boxing wise. Black fighters are more. I'm not in the business to get hit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mexican fighters, they're gonna slug it out. They're like, it's like who's gonna last the longest. That's they meet me in the center of the ring, and it's kind of like, you know what I mean.
That's why it's that saying where it's like where it's a compliment where you fight like a Mexican.
Yeah. But basically, nigga, I feel like that's the worst to fight, because you in for your money, bro. You like, when it comes to the people I've knocked out, it's been very few Mexicans. I ain't gonna lie. It's been more black people than Mexicans, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. I meant just like the style though.
I think wrestling you just shoot
Latinos. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, Latino.
Oh,
yeah,
we
because
can't-
Because
Mexican is
the
one
reason why I say that, so I don't want to
nationality.
be, I don't want to be ignorant. I don't want to, because you. It's just like saying Asian, bro, because
Yeah, for sure.
that covers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to offend nobody. That ain't my. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. I don't want to, but I'd also, there's sensitive people out there, so I want to say it correctly. So luckily, I got people around me who are
Who's
educated.
correct,
You know
culture.
what I'm saying? That's the type of culture we got around us. But
I feel like
for real.
that's the topic itself. Trying to shift the your language, not just your vocabulary toward the masses, because when you're so used to talking a certain way,
Yeah.
it's hard
Speaking
to like,
nigga
I
names.
can't say that. I can't say this. You know what I'm saying?
because it's a platform now. You know,
And you're not trying to offend nobody at all, but you're already ingrained. You're so used to talking this way. It's like, oh, my bad, bro. I didn't even know it. That was the target,
Yeah.
the target. How you say it? Target. The target.
Derogatory.
there we go.
Derogative.
Derogative. All right. Derogatory.
You just give up on that word.
Hey,
Just give up on it.
Hey. But you know what I'm saying? So basically, bro, when you're not used to speaking that way, and you gotta speak that way now, because like the way the world is shifting to, it's like, okay, well, shit, I just much rather not. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah,
You best will not travel
why.
down that road.
But then
Then again,
answer your
eventually you're gonna
question-
put yourself in that. You know what I'm saying? Later down in life, you're gonna be in those rooms.
Yeah. And you know what? To go back to what you were saying, so that's what I would say is, from my experience, I can only speak from my experience. There is no right or wrong answers when you speak it from your experience,
Yeah,
really.
for sure.
But there's ways that you can pronounce it, and but that's from my experience. But I didn't ask you, what did you feel about the quote?
The quote, yeah. Me, dude, just read it again.
Remind yourself how pointless it is to rage and fight and try to one up those around you.
Okay, so I was thinking, because we talked about it briefly, about how, like, when you have a negative interaction with somebody and you and that person y'all try to be cordial, or, you know what I'm saying, the other person try to feed into negative energy and you react with positive energy. It's like you kept in mind, like, oh, I'm not finna let him, get me to his level. And then you react with positivity, and then you don't try to one up him. Like, you're not vindictive. You're not gonna do something that's gonna try to get negative from him. Like, say, like, you can be doing something like, oh, I got shoes on and my shoes look better than yours, or like, dang, I forgot what I was going with. That.
It's just basic. I understand what you're saying. It's like, shoot, you know that that's not gonna make you feel no better.
Yeah,
You already know
and it's pointless.
Yes, exactly. It's like reminding yourself how pointless. And the reason why they say remind yourself is because we spoke about it last time, about in the heat of the moment, in the heat of things being real heated, like those things don't come in your brain.
Yeah.
You think in that moment the proper way is to respond how they are
To
like,
you.
you know what I'm saying? But really the whole thing is to protect your energy inside and remind yourself that who I am. Like, this ain't gonna make me feel no better. I'm not finna stoop down to your level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what we at this point right now, since I already did Am I Wrong, this episode is gonna be like last episode, where it's gonna be a 2-part. We're gonna bring on Cortland for the second part of this episode, and we're gonna pick up after we rearrange the set. And so we're gonna come back and we're gonna take another break, and when we come back, we're going to have Cortland on, and we're going to finish the rest of this episode.
Yes, sir.
So the rest of this episode will be airing next week.
Yes,
never
sir.
get tired of that. I never get tired of saying that. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and do a small small outro. So let's get to that. It's been Hard and Hustle. It's your boy.
For the franchise.
It's kind of weird when I do this because I don't ever know the right words.
Because you're going to say, it's your boy. I'm assuming you're going to say AJ.
Yeah.
And then you're going to pass it to one of us. Because it's like
say your outro. All right. But the thing about it is, with these double episodes, what's
the point of? Oh yeah, because
Just
it
be
is
like
a double
checking out.
episode.
Because we can kind of like start this, continue this talk after we set up for the
Outro.
next
Then
set.
next episode.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a brief break, And then when we come back, we'll do it.
And we're back. That shit like that.
Yeah, we're gonna do shit like that, some cool shit like
Okay.
that.
So
So
something better.
we're gonna be back after this short intermission.
Hey, you gonna open them chips up?
No.
You can fade to black.